So I know I'm a little late on this story, but the Cleopatra show on Netflix hasn't come out yet. So I think I have enough. I can talk about this before the attention on it dies down. And I just considered that this whole outrage about ancient Egypt being portrayed as black to be phony. It's phony outrage because Hollywood has been portraying ancient Egypt as white for decades now, probably more than 100 years. And there's never been a peep of outrage from Egypt. You know, some of them may try to lie, have tried to lie and say that they were outraged by Elizabeth Taylor's portrayal of Cleopatra in the 60s, but that's a lie. They were upset at Elizabeth Taylor before she portrayed Cleopatra. They were upset with her because she was a supporter of Israel. You know, they had anti-Semitic reasons for being upset with her. And they banned her movies before Cleopatra even came out. And Cleopatra was actually one of the movies that they actually unbanned from Egypt because they said that movie made Egypt look so good and it helped with tourism. So that's a lie. And even if you buy their explanation that they were upset at that movie, there's been a bunch of movies about ancient Egypt since then that have portrayed them as European, and they had never been upset about it. They have never been outraged about it. Even about 5-6 years ago, there was the Moses movie starring Christian Bale and Joel Edgerton. They were in Sigourney Weaver. They portrayed ancient Egyptians as white. There was no outrage. Guys, Egypt had Gerald Butler portraying an ancient Egyptian. There was no outrage, and this was only 5-6 years ago. So, okay, why was there no outrage then? When Gal Gadot was announced to portray Cleopatra, the outrage came from black people. Did not come from modern day Egyptians. Now, modern day Egyptians genuinely believe, I don't know if they genuinely believe, but they think that they're the direct descendants. They think they're the direct descendants of ancient Egyptians. I don't dispute that they have some ancestry that goes back to ancient Egypt. But as for them being 100% ancient Egyptian, I don't believe that because, even if you're not aware, let's just forget about the Arab invasion of Egypt for a second. But, modern day Egyptians speak Arabic and they have Arabic names and they appear to be Arabic. Okay, there's only two explanations, why their culture is synonymous, is so similar to Arabic culture and why they speak Arabic. There's only two explanations. Okay. They were either colonized by Arabs or they are Arabs. Okay. It's either one or the other. They were either colonized by Arabs or they are Arabs. Those could be the only two reasons why they speak Arabic. You feel what I'm saying? And, as for Cleopatra, the concept of white and black was vastly different back then. They didn't really go by that. And assuming that Cleopatra was white, because she was Greek, is like assuming Naomi Osaka, the black Japanese tennis player, it's like assuming that she's full-blooded Asian simply because she's a Japanese citizen. You see what I'm saying? Even modern day Greeks do not refer to themselves as white. And to say that Cleopatra's skin was white, it has no basis in fact. Like, we don't know if that was really her skin complexion. No one knows who her mother was. Historians admit that we don't really know for sure what race she was. We don't know what her mother was. We just don't know. You feel what I'm saying? And there's a lot of ground for, ancient Egypt to claim that ancient Egypt was in fact black, because there are so many depictions of them depicting themselves as black. And you had people coming here, some people saying they weren't black because, oh, black is supposed to be symbolic. You know what I'm saying? And I even think that modern day Egyptians, you know, like a lot of them do have black ancestry because, you know, they try to put modern day Egyptians, pictures of modern day Egyptians up against, you know, pictures of, you know, stone cast like statues or paintings of, you know, ancient Egyptians with big lips and big noses, and they'll show a light skinned Egyptian with big lips and big nose. I'm like, where do you think he got those big lips and big nose from? You know what I'm saying? That he is not 100%, you know, whatever you say he is. You know what I'm saying? Those are African genes in him, period. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just, you know, it's just, these people are not moving off of reality. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sitting here saying that, oh, I know for a fact that all of ancient Egypt was black. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that to, you know, completely just cast any sort of any kind of black ancestry, any kind of black gene from ancient Egypt is insane, because there's a lot of evidence that black people were in ancient Egypt. And, you know, the white supremacists, they definitely don't know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even pay any attention to them. You know, they definitely don't know what they're talking about, because they're just like the modern day Egyptians. Like, they didn't complain about gods of Egypt. They didn't complain about Exodus. So I don't see how anybody can take them seriously at all. But I'm 100% certain that when that show Cleopatra premieres on Netflix, that it's going to get a lot of views. It's going to make a lot of money, or however Netflix makes money. It's going to be a success, no matter how much racist backlash there is.